Hey, what is up guys? It is Zeta here, and today I'm going to be welcoming you to a brand new episode of Cheating in Prime Matchmaking with a Knife. In this episode, we're going to be using Chams only. So Chams make it so you can see the enemy color so that they're easier to spot, and this increases your reaction time. So basically, we're not going to be using any sort of wall hacks, and this is going to be a lot more difficult, but it's also going to look a lot more legit, and it's going to be harder for us to get banned using these type of settings. So I'm just going to be making my way through bathrooms. Now, without any sort of wall hacks, your gameplay is going to have to rely on a lot more game sense than it did previously, and that's why if you get used to wall hacks, it does kind of make you worse without them, because you have to kind of play like you don't know where the enemy is. You have to make sure that you're able to react when he comes into your line of sight. So I'm not sure where they are. Teammates pushing long. I'm just going to see if I can find someone. I did find that guy, but he got away. Looks like he's falling back to playgrounds. Not sure what. I'm just gonna hold this. Up, and we get the round. So now if you look at the scoreboard, 2 of the enemies on the enemy team abandoned the game, so this makes it a lot easier to win the game. So that's another reason why I was using Chams only in this match. Obviously, if I was using walls in a 3v5, that would be a little bit overkill. So I'm just gonna hold this angle, see if anyone's going to come party. And I'm also going to alternate between the angles I'm peeking, just so I'm not rushed from either side. But it doesn't look like there's too much action, being a 3v5. So another thing I want to talk about is the cheaters that only use Chams only. Now, the more risk you have, the more reward you're going to get. But the way I see it is that I see text ESP is like a sweet spot. I can't see them through the walls, but I know where they are through the walls. And so I've found that to be the best way to get the best possible score or KD or dominate the game without getting banned. Now, I do cheat with Chams only sometimes. Let's say if it's not challenging or the enemy is at a disadvantage, then it's a lot more fun just to toggle off the wall hacks. But for the most part, it's about not getting banned and less so about convincing YouTube viewers that you're not cheating. And a lot of it has to do with your crosshair placement and movement, less than the fact that you're actually walling. So let's say Shroud from Cloud9 was walling, for example. If he was a really smart player, he would know how to make it look legit from a spectator's point of view, while still maintaining that advantage that comes with knowing where the enemy's location, the enemies are located. And that's why I really think walling is the best if you know how to do it correctly. Whereas I feel like the Chams only players either don't have the movement to look legit or are just scared of getting banned. Now, I'm not very good at this map by any means, and I was kind of in a predicament when I went into this corner because I'm exposed from 3 angles, and that's why I went in the corner, because I wasn't sure what angle to play because I didn't know where they were coming from. I didn't want to risk getting flanked from one area or the other, so I was in a bad position. I see the guy in the corner. I saw where he was. I'm just gonna kind of slowly peek that, and the legit bot will at least somewhat help me get that kill. So now I'm gonna come up connector and check this site. The bomb is planted. If I can spot him, there. If I can spot him, I can pretty much get a kill on him. So what else do I want to say about using Chams only, or basically just using aim or legit bot? Well, basically some people don't want to risk getting Overwatch banned, and the easiest way to do that is by not wall hacking, because I've found that players in matchmaking and otherwise are more likely to call wall hacks than they are to call aimbot, because your aim might be insane, but no player is able to see you through the walls and react super fast, and that's why I think that more players accuse of walls than they do of aimbot. And naturally, you're going to have that to your advantage because you're not going to have walls in the first place. Now, however, the players that are going to want to boost or rank up very quickly are going to need a lot more consistency, and I feel like the wall hacks definitely provide you with that consistency to win or to guarantee your rounds. You see, I peeked the site, nobody had the call out, so I wasn't really in a good position to kill them both. Whereas if I had wall hacks, I could have peeked that more slowly and probably got the kill on both of them. So now I'm just gonna wait for this guy to peek, since I'm not gonna peek him if I don't know where he is, right? See, I got that kill. It was very easy for me to see the side of his body and react because he was completely orange. So I'm just gonna make my way up site, pick up that AK, and see if I can spot him. I don't know where he is, then I see him instantly react. You might think that is walls if you were to see that in Overwatch, because the Chams increases your reaction time. So what else do I want to say to conclude this video? Well, basically I feel that people that use Chams only... Oh, did you see that shot? That was insane. But anyways, I feel like people that only use Chams are maybe scared of getting banned, or don't have the movement or the game sense to hide their walls effectively. And so that's why I think that using Chams only, or just using legit / aimbot, is basically a fail-safe way to cheat in CSGO. But anyways guys, I want to thank you for watching. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.